All right, Laker Nation, basketball is back, and the opener didn't go great, but hey, the real ones are going to be here all season long. So if you're a real one, subscribe to the channel, then type real one down in the comments. If you're already a subscriber, hit that or type real one, and then if you're not, hit the sub button and then type real one. So let's go. Lakers season is underway. Join the movement here at the Lakers Report, and let's jump on into today's show. Welcome into the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham, and oh boy, we got some juicy rumors to get into. Did Los Angeles turn down another Russell Westbrook trade that would have gotten him out of Los Angeles? If you're new to this show, if you're used to listening to Chase Sr. or Marshall Green, sometimes you guys see me, you guys know how I feel about Russ. And if this is true, I'm in shambles because I don't understand this whatsoever. So a report coming out that the Jazz had a trade offer on the table for LA involving Russ, and they said, nah, we'll see. Here's Tony Jones of The Athletic. He was replying to someone who asked what the trade offer was. So let me kind of set the stage. 2 first-round picks from LA plus Russ to the Jazz, right? And that's been the whole thing. They don't want to trade 2 first. But you would have gotten back Mike Conley, Bogdanovic, Rudy Gay, who's still actually a decent bench guy, and a first back. You would have gotten a first back. Maybe it would have been a lesser first, but what on earth? If this is true, why didn't the Lakers pull the trigger? Does Russell Westbrook know where Jeannie Buss's skeletons are? Because I don't understand just the unwillingness to move this guy if it's true that all these trades were out on the table. I said it to begin with. If you have to give up 2 firsts, you do it because LeBron James is 37, 38 years old, and who cares what happens 4 years from now? You're trying to win a championship now, and you can't do that with Russell Westbrook. I know he played well in the opener, but LeBron, after 1 game, is already bitching about the roster construction. So once you added Russ, that kind of limited what you could do, but this trade could have fixed that, and of course, they didn't do it. Indiana was willing to take on Russell Westbrook. Utah appears to be interested to have taken on Russell Westbrook. I just don't understand why you wouldn't do this. Let me just put this on screen so you guys can kind of consume it all at once. This was the proposed offer for the Lakers. And by the way, those firsts are like forever. I know like eventually you're going to have to reset and, you build young talent, but you're the Lakers. You always figure something out. Like you'll trade for another player that you can start your rebuild with. It's not a big deal. I don't get this. I don't get this whatsoever. I think extending Rob Pelinka was an error in judgment, to be quite honest. I think LeBron himself signing an extension might have been an error in judgment on his part. I know we're only 1 game into this thing, but 1 game, you don't feel like this team is contending with the top teams in the West. At least I don't at this point in time. So I want to ask, would you have done the trade? I'm typing A for accept 1,000,000 freaking times. If you are Russell Westbrook's, cousin, I guess type D for decline, but I just don't see how anyone could look at this trade and say, yeah, I'd rather keep Russ. No, you absolutely accept this every single time. With LeBron, it makes no sense to not trade Russ. And hey, LeBron deserves blame. He wanted Russ. I think LeBron deep down was like, I want Russ, and if we win a title with Russ, that's another belt loop into my legacy because no one's been able to win with this guy. And guess what? It didn't work. Real big shocker on that one because Russ is a losing player, as we all know. This was an offer reported from the Pacers. And hey, if you were standing tall and, we don't want to give away 2 firsts, well, the other one you would have gotten a first back. So, what's the problem? You have your star player, LeBron, saying we need depth, we need shooters, and you have both these trades on the table for shooters and depth, and you're like, oh, well, we need that 2029 first-round pick. It's a non-starter to me. There's no legitimate reason to have turned down these trades if they were truly on the table. They both would have improved the Lakers this year, and isn't it all about right here, right now when you have LeBron James? You don't think about the future when you have LeBron on your roster. That's part of what you sign up for when you sign him or when you trade for him. That is just how it goes. That's the cycle of LeBron. You get LeBron, the future doesn't matter anymore. It's all about right now. And the Lakers, it's like they're content with a COVID championship. And, 2029, I hear there's this 11-year-old in Arizona that's going to be a stud. We need that pick. Come on. Make the trade. Pelinka. Figure it out. Are you mad that the Lakers didn't trade Russ? Type M for mad, type H for happy. Again, if you're Russ's cousin, type H for happy. But if you're asking me, I'm pretty upset, and I just don't get it at the end of the day. Now, something I'm not upset about is how good of a deal this is. 15% off this sweet Lakers long sleeve shirt. This is just classic look, right? You got the black, you got the Lakers, the logo. You're good to go. Chatsports.com/Lakers sale. Go pick up this pullover today. Things are getting a little chilly here into the fall and into the winter. Throw this on. You're going to be feeling great out there on the West Coast. Chatsports.com/Lakers sale. That link will be in the comments and in the description. All right, here's more from Woj here. I'm told to expect Rob Pelinka and the Lakers to wait until post-Thanksgiving, 20 games into the season, and see what teams may start pivoting. Who don't start off well, and who decide they may start to unload players and perhaps get involved in the Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes to get down in the lottery. At this point, I guess it makes sense to wait, but, like, you still missed the boat in the offseason. Let's just be honest. Because guess what? What if you start 6-14, 7-12, 10-10? The West is a beating, guys. It is a beating. You don't have 20 games to wait. That's kind of the problem with this strategy here. Now, the good news is a lot of teams might be tanking. Like San Antonio, they're tanking. Houston, probably tanking for another year. OKC without who's our good pal, Chet Holmgren. They're going to be tanking probably. Charlotte could be tanking after not getting Miles Bridges back because he decided that hitting his girlfriend was a good idea. So Utah, they beat the Nuggets somehow, but Utah's not trying to win. So that's the good news. But the bad news is the West is about 12 deep, so that's going to be a tough one. But there will be players down the road. But again, like if Russ is a part of this, you're just not going to win because it's not even just about Russ. It's about his contract. Like when you add a third max deal and how the NBA is currently constructed, those big three better be superstar caliber players. They're not. LeBron is. AD's an all-star caliber player, but he's not superstar right now. And Russ is neither. He's just a goodish player that's a pain in the ass. So that's the problem when you go the three max route. You really need all three to be special, and they're not. You got about 1.5 special players right now out of those big three. Now, name a player the Lakers should go out and trade for. Let me know in the comments who you would like to go get. I know a player they should trade away. We've talked about it this whole show. Every show I'm on, we talk about it. They won't listen to me. It's Russell Westbrook, in case you haven't noticed over the past 4 months, but we'll see how it goes. At this point, see how things are 20 games in. I hope you stay afloat. That's all I got to say. I mean, look, early on here, do any of these games look easy? The Clippers are damn good. The Trailblazers are going to be better this year. The Nuggets lost to Utah, but they got Jamal Murray and Michael Porter back. That's on the road. At the Timberwolves, that's tough. Nuggets, that's tough. There's just no easy games. Like, you look at the West, there's like no easy games unless you're playing the Rockets and, Jazz. And so, I don't know, man. I don't like turning down those trades if those were the offers. You never know for sure because obviously the trades didn't happen. But, man, it's just it's a tough one. It's a tough one. All right, that's it for my rant. Real one roll call. Type real one down below. Listen, I just keep it real. That's the beauty of the Lakers report. We might agree. We might disagree. If you guys aren't a fan of my Russell Westbrook takes, hey, I'm going to keep bringing them anyway. So type real one in the comments, and we'll see you next time here on the Lakers report.